All right, looks like we're live. Get the mouse off there. Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Arkham Horror the card game. This is my new setup. I'm trying out my playing with live cards on stream. I've done lots of videos with live cards, but I really wanted to find a streaming solution for how to do it. We've been streaming on Tabletop Simulator with my 4-player group, and so I wanted to try and figure out there's a way to do it with live cards and make it easy to follow. So that's what I'm trying. My Saturday night group won't be able to play for the next couple of weeks, so I thought I would try out my streaming setup. This is what I'm calling the Academic in the Arcane. We're playing Amanda and Diana on Expert, starting with the Gathering. If I fail the scenario, I'm going to retweak my decks and restart. And to let you know just how silly this really is, I don't actually play on Expert. I've done like a couple of test runs just to see if I could understand how this goes. It's probably not wise, but I wanted to try something interesting and fun, so that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you don't know Arkham Horror the card game, then I'm not really going to be going through the rules. I do have a channel for that. You can look up Winging It on YouTube, and I have a tutorial on how to play the game. I played a lot. I have a lot of videos on Standard and a few on Hard, but yeah, Expert is something that I don't really do a lot. So, all right, we are playing, as I said, on Expert. I have Amanda and Diana. Diana's my lead investigator. My goal here, what I'm planning to do with these two is really, Amanda is the main, my main power in this, and Diana is there to support her and protect her as a true guardian would, or as a guardian mystic would. So Diana will be my lead investigator. She'll take all of the potential challenges there, and we will go ahead and drop opening hands, get started. I just realized that I shuffled Diana's signature into her deck, so let me go ahead and grab it out. Well, I thought I did. Ah. Alright, I must pull it out somehow. So, Diana, where are your cards? There we go. She does have 2 trauma, because we did take 2 arcane researches to begin with. That gives her trauma. It's going to give her free upgrades. I realize that we're only playing 3 scenarios. Well, we're only playing 3 scenarios if I do, if I'm successful at all. So, but it's still 3 XP, so I'm still going to take it. Alright, so drawing up Diana's opening hand, drawing 5 cards, and then she already starts with Dark Insight in play. Here we go. A Safeguard, Terrible Secret, or place that. Wither, Border Protection, Dark Prophecy, and another Dark Prophecy. Okay, those Dark Prophecies will come in pretty handy right at the beginning. I think I like all of these cards. It would be nice to get something, I can't really throw things at the encounter deck to try and... the Dark Prophecies will be okay. I think I'll throw back one of the Dark Prophecies. And I don't know about the Safeguard. So that's more than anything second scenario. We'll throw those 2 back, and we'll get 2 more. Alright, Stand Together, and Olive McBride. Okay. So we have a nice ally there. Wither won't do much good until we can get our willpower up. Olive McBride isn't really the ally I want for this scenario. I want Guard Dog, but she's for when I get the upgraded Wither. All right, so let's do Amanda. Oh, we need these get shuffled back in. All right, Amanda, drawing up her 5 cards. We get a magnifying glass, very good. I've got a plan, we don't really need that. Overpower, don't need that. Shortcut, pretty good. Eureka. Yeah, we're gonna throw away these and keep Eureka and the mag glass. And then we'll draw 2 more cards. We get another Eureka, a Deep Knowledge, and Whispers from the Deep, which we get to replace. Okay, and we get a Cracked Case. It's an okay opening hand. I would like to have gotten the lab assistant. I will shuffle this back in. Okay. So I'm going to look at the act and agenda here. We start off with what's going on. Just some flavor text. I'm not going to read it for now. I assume everybody's played this enough. But we do have a 3 doom threshold. So, all right. And for the act, we are trapped. And we are looking for 4 clues. Then we get to advance. And we are in the study. All right, which is just 2 shroud, 4 clues. Okay, beginning of the round, beginning of the investigator phase. Amanda draws a card and she has to put one under her. So she draws, a lab assistant. Well, that changes things a bit. I think we're going to put a Eureka under her still. So put a Eureka under her. But we do want to play this lab assistant. All right. So I do think she goes first. You know what? I want to show the decks. So this is my Diana deck right here. I ended up taking all of McBride. In the test runs I did, I had taken the Arcane Initiative, but she doesn't have a lot of spells. And you can see that I'm going with the Wither Sixth Sense suite because I found when you have negative 8s in the bag, it's just too easy to lose charges. So I wanted something that I could just try over and over and over again until I succeeded. All right, and then Amanda. This is, I'm not taking knife or anything. I think people have seen some of my videos would know that I like knife, and then I upgrade into Time Worn Brand. But there's not really a way to do that with how short this campaign is. So just good seeker stuff, but she's got some fighting stuff with the Vicious Blows as well. I also am not taking Practice Makes Perfect, as I found that it was just, I would end up investing too much to make sure I didn't lose the Practice Makes Perfects. So, all right. When I would try to pull them, and it just became just not worth it. So, all right. So Amanda has tucked the she's tucked the Eureka under her. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 resources, and she's going to play the Lab Assistant, drawing 2 cards. So she'll get a Deduction and an Inquiring Mind. Okay, pretty nice. Okay, so that is her first action. Oh, you know what? I don't have any action trackers. Wonder if I should grab some of those. I'm gonna grab some. here's some action trackers for Amanda. And we'll have some for Diana. All right. Okay, so that was our first action. Second action, or for free, we're going to spend a resource, and we are going to play the magnifying glass. So this gets her 2 up on this. It's probably worth it to go ahead and inquiring mind and deduction and just try to blast through these clues quickly, and get some benefit from Eureka. So we'll go ahead and we'll commit those. So this puts her at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat 2. Let's see how we go. That's the second action. All right, the skull, which is worth -2. And if you fail, you have to search for discard pile for a ghoul enemy and draw it. All right, so we get to look at 3 cards and pick one because of the Eureka. Okay, nice. We'll take the perception, which I think will be good for next turn. And we get 2 clues. All right, there we go. Okay, the last action, we could commit the perception to be 4 up. That seems good. Yeah, 4 up is pretty good. So we'll do that. I'll commit the perception. 4 up. All right. So, right, 1 token. Oh. Okay, -2. So we will draw. We'll look at the Eureka first. Looking at the top 3 cards, we get a shortcut, a lab assistant, and an obscure studies. Okay, we'll grab, I think, the obscure studies. We'll shuffle this back in, and then we get to draw a card from the perception. And she gets an unexpected courage. It's a nice card to tuck underneath her. Potentially next turn. Oh, and we got this clue. Yeah. 3 clues. All right. All right, Diana, what are you going to do? We could stand together to get some resources. Well, let's see. She can actually reliably pass on skulls if Amanda gives her Eureka and she dark insights. Because she's 3, she would be 4v2, and then she gets to draw a card, which is nice. So we'll do that. Okay. So Amanda will commit Eureka. The reason I'm thinking about committing Eureka is such a good card for Amanda to actually have multiple draw. But at the same point, eventually I plan to get the Dream Enhancing Serum. So, having the doubles, playing cards I've already played, there's some value in that. Okay, so then we'll spend 1 for Dark Insight for Diana. So now she is at She's at 4v2, drawing 4 tokens and pulling a spooky token. 5 tokens and pulling a spooky token. All right, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're going to get a tablet, which will feel bad. Yep, we're showing the tablets we missed. All right, it's -4. So we just fail. Wasted a Eureka. Okay, but we can tuck this under Diana, and then we get a card and a resource. So we'll draw Holy Rosary, okay, and a resource. Well, then we'll spin right around and spend 2 to put down the Holy Rosary. You know, I should have used Olive. I should have put Olive out and done that, but it didn't. So, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spin 2 for Wither. Okay, and then that, then at least I have a way to fight. Although her willpower is 3, which is not awesome, but all right. So that's where we are, and that was for 3 actions. All right, we're doing upkeep. So Diana will draw Deny Existence. That's a good card. And a resource. And then Amanda will get Unexpected Courage to match her other Unexpected Courage. And then she gets a resource. All right, we're going to put a Doom on the agenda. And then we draw our first encounter card. And we get Grasping Hands. All right, so this is test 3 agility. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. Diana's probably going to be okay with this, given that she can deny existence on the damage. So she's going at 2v3 or 3v3. All right, 0, or she could just pass. Yeah. There you go, 0. Kind of wouldn't have mind failing that, I guess, but it is what it is. All right. So, Grasping Hands dealt with. All right, and then we get, for Amanda, we'll get a Ghoul Minion. All right. So, that's just a 2/2/2. It does a damage and a horror. All right, now she has to draw a card at the beginning of the round and put 1 under her. She gets the Dream Enhancing Serum. Well, we definitely want to play the Dream Enhancing Serum. So what card would go under her? I think an Unexpected Courage. All right. All right, so I think Diana is going to spend, she's going to play Stand Together. They each get 2 resources. It's action 1. Action 2, she'll spend 2 resources to play Olive. It's not the ally I wanted, but it's the ally I have, so. And then she will engage the Ghoul Minion, because if I can just get this last clue and we advance, then the Ghoul Minion just goes away and becomes a non-problem. That's her last action. Okay, so we can, let's see, how many resources does she have? She has plenty of resources. Okay. She's just going to investigate at 3 up. She's at 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 up. It's probably fine. Action 1, 3 up. She'll take a damage and horror if she fails this, actually. From the ghoul. Yeah, that's over. We'll just lose the... it's fine. 3 up is fine. Okay, -2. She gets the clue. Now they'll be able to advance. Right. All right, then she will spend 3 resources to put out the Dream Enhancing Serum. And we will go ahead and spend all of our clues to advance. Which gets us to, whoops, that's not what happens. So we got a bunch of flavor text, but then we're going to put all the other locations into play and then discard each enemy in the study, which includes a school minion. Okay, and then place each investigator in the hallway and remove the study from the game. So here we go. We have the hallway where they're at. We have the cellar and the attic. And we'll go ahead and put the parlor up here. And we can go ahead and show the hallway. It's just a 1 shroud, 0 clue location. Alright, her last action. I'm inclined to play Deep Knowledge. The thing is that, whoa, oh, I could have played Cracked Case to get 2 resources. But I didn't. The thing about playing Deep Knowledge here is that one of the reasons I'd be doing it is to try and get targets for Dream Enhancing Serum. I think I'll do it. Yeah, so we put 2 curse tokens in the bag, playing Deep Knowledge. And I'm actually going to have... Let's see, Diana's probably okay right now. I really want Amanda to get set up. I'm going to draw 2 cards for Amanda and 1 for Diana. We'll throw these curse tokens in the bag. Amanda will draw another Deep Knowledge and a Vicious Blow. Okay, well, so she can fight a little if I need to. And then Diana will draw... Ooh, a Scroll of Prophecies. That's great. All right. We can get some real gas going on. All right, so let's do upkeep. Diana will draw a Guts. And Amanda will draw a Perception. Let's see, forgot to give me each resource. All right, we're at 2 Doom. And encounters. Diana will get a Crypt Chill. Okay, what would we lose on a Crypt Chill? We'd probably lose the Olive McBride, which like isn't the worst thing, but at the same point we could use this, we could cancel this. Yeah, I think we just cancel this. So we will spend a resource and we will play Ward of Protection. We'll cancel this. I was half tempted to think just save it for the Ancient Evils, but getting your willpower up is a good thing. Alright, so she's going to take a horror, she's going to put it on Olive. And then she gets to draw a card and get a resource. So she gets Safeguard and a resource. Alright, and then Amanda will get... Oh, there's the Ancient Evils, but of course Diana couldn't have canceled that anyway. Oh, this is going to make me sad. And the reason is because I was going to deny existence on the horror that this gives her. Alright, so you can look at the scenario cards here. Yeah, so the lead investigator must decide. Each investigator discards 1 card from random from her hand, or the lead investigator takes 2 horror. I'm probably just going to take 2 horror for Diana. Oh, it should only be 1 on McBride. I could deny existence it, but I've already canceled the thing, the space, so yeah, unfortunate. But anyway, we'll put horror on McBride and horror on Holy Rosary. Alright, so that is that. Now we are on to Rise of the Ghouls, which is just a 7 Doom threshold. Alright. And then at the beginning of the phase, Amanda will draw a card. She will get a Whisper from the Deep, which has to go under her. So. Alright. Probably okay with that. We can just use some setup stuff. Let's see. Diana could play the Scroll of Prophecies. And then just force Amanda to draw a bunch of cards. Yeah. That seems okay. And then they can go into the attic, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so action 1, Diana will spend her 3 to play the Scroll of Prophecies. And that's got 4 secrets. Then we'll exhaust it. No, it doesn't exhaust, right? You just use it. Yep. Spend it. And Amanda will draw 3 and discard 1 card from her hand. So she gets Promise of Power, a Lab Assistant, a Shortcut. All good cards. I feel like because we're going to go into the attic, we don't need to crack the case. So we'll drop the crack the case. She's got a handful of cards. It's nice. Alright. Diana will, I think, use the Scroll of Secrets on herself. Drawing 3 cards. She gets Uncage the Soul, Draw into the Flame, and Storm of Spirits. I think we're going to drop the Storm of the Spirits. Well, actually, no, the Uncage the Soul is 2 willpower icons. That's too good. We'll drop that. Alright. And then she'll take a resource for her last action. As I want to be able to play Safeguard, I want to be able to play Dark Insight. She's got that Drawn to the Flame, so she can go get 2 clues in the cellar, which has that High Shroud. Okay. So Amanda's probably okay to just take her move action into the attic. We can start, we can draw cards and see what we get. Okay, so action 1, she's going to draw a card. She'll get Crack the Case. Okay, we dropped our other Crack the Case because we're good at this game, apparently. We'll draw another card, which is Nihilism. Funny thing about getting Nihilism, that's what I have in my playthrough I'm doing with her and Silas. And it's funny, I've drawn it twice. It's kind of a small weakness for her, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not cheating. I did it. Yeah, it was Arkham Cards drew it for me. So, all right, last action, she will go ahead and move in to the attic. All right, so the attic has 4 clues, 1 shroud, and victory point 1, so you want to clear it. And after you enter the attic, you take 1 horror. I'll put that on the lab assistant. Lab assistant gets a horror. All right. Doing upkeep. So, Diana, during upkeep, we'll get another Olive McBride and a resource. And we get another magnifying glass. Nice. Let's see. I think we are having to ditch cards here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 10. So we're okay, actually. Because she's got the lab assistant. And we get a resource. Alright, we're at 1 of 7 doom. And Diana's encounter is a swarm of rats. Well, presumably she can kill that. Right, and then Amanda will get Grasping Hands. That's not awesome. All right, so she has test 3. She's at -1. We don't want to take a ton of damage here. But I don't know that we have a choice. We could Promise of Power. We could use her signature. Commit the shortcut. Or we could just tank it and know that we're going to take 3 damage. Oh, man. I'm going to commit her signature and the Unexpected Courage. The thinking there is that I have already seen the Unexpected Courage go by, so it will not trigger the Dream Enhancing Serum. So she's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we get a -5, so we fail by 2. All right, so we will kill the lab assistant and take a damage. All right, the beginning of the phase, we're in Investigator phase. She has to draw a card and replace that Whispers from the Deep. She gets another Dream Enhancing Serum. All right, we're going to put Perception under her. All right, action 1. She is going to spend 3 to put out the other Dream Enhancing Serum. She will spend 1 fast to play the other Magnifying Glass. So we got our 2 Magnifying Glasses. And then we are going to investigate. We're at 2, 3, 4, 5 to beat 1. Up by 4 is pretty good. -2. Oh. All right. So we got a -2. So we got a clue. And we get to draw a card. We get an Inquiring Mind, okay? And then for our last action, we're going to investigate again, up by 4. We get a Curse token. And a 0, so we still pass. We get a clue. And we have to draw a card, which is another shortcut. We have 2 shortcuts now. So we can Dream Enhancing Serum and Dream Enhancing Serum to draw 2 cards. We get Promise of Power. That makes 2 of those. We're finally starting to get our doubles going. And then we get an Overpower. Good deal. All right. Not a bad turn. All right, Diana is going to try to get the Swarm of Rats. So she's withering at what, 3v1? She's at 4v1. Up by 3 is fine. Okay. All right, that is not a fail, so she fails. Action 2, we'll do it again. Okay, -1. that is some dead rats. Alright, we are going to then... Do we walk into the cellar with the goal of playing Drawn to the Flame? Do we want to be that far away from Amanda? Probably not. So we're just going to take a resource. Oh wait, we have 2 resources? We can spend 2? Yeah. Oh wait, no, we don't want to spend 2 resources, right? So we want to have enough for Dark Insight. What are the other things we want to play? Dynamite Blast? Yeah, we'll just take a resource for our last action. All right, so upkeep. All right, Diana will get another copy of Wither. Not very useful, and she's up to 4 resources, and then we get. I've got a plan for Amanda. Is that? Let's see. I gotta count this because I'm counting the doubles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, she's got 8 cards because she's got 3 doubles, so she's not over. All right, so she's got her 1 resource. We're at a 2 doom. And drawing a counter card for Diana, we'll get Crypt Chill. I think we Dark Insight the Crypt Chill. Yeah. So we'll spend the 2 resources. We will shuffle this back in. We'll get a card and a resource. And we get, oh, the tower. And a resource. Do we want to play the tower? I think we want to be able to commit things. So yeah, playing the tower is a thing that we definitely want to do. Her willpower now is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is pretty decent. Okay. I'm just put here. All right, and then Amanda will get Swarm of Rats. Okay. And she's got to draw a card at the beginning of the round. She gets a Vicious Blow. Okay, she's got 2 Vicious Blows, so we can Dream Enhancing Serum twice to get Overpower. And Cult Lexicon. Okay, I think we put an Inquiring Mind under her. Yeah. And then we can punch the rats and then investigate shortcut. Seems good. All right. Let's see. We have 2 shortcuts. We do want the shortcuts to go into the discard. All right, so let's see. Diana, we want... she can play Safeguard. Yeah. So Diana's going to spend 2 to play Safeguard. So first, and she's going to take 2 resources so we can try to get the tower out of her hand. All right. Sorry, trying to figure out how to get that 1 glare out of there. That glare on the cellar. Gotta figure out if there's a better way to do this. But anyway, okay. So that was her first action, was to play the Safeguard, and then I took 2 resources, right? Yep. All right, cool. All right. So Amanda's going to punch some more rats. She is at 2, 3, 4, 5, D1. She gets -4, still good enough to kill the rats. Then she's going to investigate. It's at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, V1. Alright, that is -8. She fails. Alright. We'll investigate again. -2. She gets the clue. Alright. I may regret not playing a lab assistant, but it is what it is. Alright. Let's do upkeep. Diana will draw. Delay the inevitable. And gets a resource. We have enough resources to play the tower. And the last card in Amanda's deck is a deduction. Not very helpful for what she's doing. Okay, let's count her cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's going to have to discard 2 cards. We'll discard the Occult Lexicon. Probably the Deep Knowledge. Be able to get him back. Alright. Yeah. Seems okay. Alright, where are we at? Oh, she gets a resource? Okay. And we're at 3 of 7 due. Alright, Diana will draw. She gets some Obscuring Fog, which is not going to do anything at that location. So, just touch the location, gets +2 Shroud. There's no clues there, so we don't care. Alright, and then Amanda will get... Oh, and Ancient Evils. Alright, well, our favorite Ancient Evils. We're adding a Doom. Nothing we can do about that. Alright, and then she cycles her deck. She takes a Horror. Amanda does. She draws a card from the beginning of the phase. And she gets a cracked case. We have 2 cracked cases, so we'll Dream Enhancing Serum. Show both of our cracked cases there. We'll draw, we get an Occult Lexicon and a Eureka. Nice. Right. Okay, Amanda will go. Oh, she has to pick a card to go under her. Let's see. Probably the Eureka. That's pretty good. Alright. And the first thing she will do is spend her 2 resources to play her Lab Assistant. Draw 2 cards. She gets Unexpected Courage and a Perception. first action. Next action, she is going to investigate. He is at 2, 3, 4, 5 to beat 1. At 4, it's pretty good. She gets the skull, which is -2. So she gets the clue. We could crack the case, but like, for 1, who cares? All right, we will then. Let's see, that was our second action. We'll then move, and then we will shortcut so that Diana can do what Diana wants to do. Into the cellar, okay, which is 4 shroud, 4 clues, which point 1. After you enter the cellar, you take a damage. So we'll give her a damage. Whoops, that's Diana. Give Amanda a damage. We could put it on the lab assistant, but right now I'm feeling like we need the extra hand size because we got so many cards in our hands. And then Diana will safeguard, and she'll go in. And she can take a damage. She could deny existence on the damage, but I feel like there's going to be better things with them. Yeah. And there's things that can do a lot more damage and horror to her. So she safeguarded in there. She will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play the tower. Get that out of her hand. Okay, now we've got something that we can actually crypt chill away, so that's pretty good. Do we want to draw into the flame? If we get an enemy, how bad would that be? I guess it would be okay. All right. Sure. We'll draw into the flame. So we draw an encounter card. We get Obscuring Fog. Well, that could have been better. We do get 2 clues though. All right. So, all right. Let's see. She played the tower. She played that. For our last action, I'm gonna guess we'll just get a resource. Let's see. Oh, I gave her resources instead of clues. All right. Oh, and she took the damage. Guess I missed that. All right. So there's 2 more clues there. I'm pretty sure that Amanda can just go pretty crazy on that. All right. So the problem is that we haven't seen the big enemies. Oh, we didn't trigger the Eureka with Amanda when we got the clue, and that is not an optional thing, so we'll have to do it. She got our Eureka, Whispers from the Deep, or an Inquiring Mind. We'll go ahead and we'll grab the Eureka. Always a good card. All right. And now we'll just do okay. Alright, upkeep. Diana will get Guard Dog. We've been wanting that. I don't have a lot of resources to play it. And then Amanda will get Deep Knowledge. Alright, we need to count her hand again. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She's got to drop 1 card. I'm going to drop the Deep Knowledge. Oh wait, no, the Occult Lexicon. I missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't want to drop the Occult Lexicon. I think we dropped the Unexpected Courage. Right. And then she gets a resource. Yep. All right, we are at 5, a 7 dune. We'll draw an encounter card for Diana. We'll get a ghoul minion. So just a 2/2/2, not a big deal. And then Amanda will get Crypt Chill. Alright, so what would she lose here? Probably the lab assistant. It's probably okay. Where's our other lab assistant? Is it in the discard? Is not. So we could potentially draw the other lab assistant. Yeah, so I think we just fail this. We're at 3v4. We could, you know, invest the promise of power to pass it, but right, we get a -6, so she fails it with a vengeance. All right, so goodbye, lab assistant. All right, now at the beginning of her turn, or the beginning of the round, she draws a card. She gets a deep knowledge. Okay, what are we going to put under her? Do we go really crazy and put a promise of power under her? I kind of think we do. Yeah. Put a promise of power under her. Because we need to bust this obscuring fog. Alright. So we will investigate to bust the obscuring fog. Was there something else we needed to do? No, I guess not. Okay. We will okay, so we want to be 8 up, and it's 6, so that means we gotta somehow get to math is hard. 14, and we're at 4. Well, with the 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. We got to put two curse tokens in for the 2 promised powers. Right, we get a -4, which means we pass. So the obscuring fog is gone. We get, oh, the whole point of that was I was going to commit the deduction, but I didn't. So we'll just say that I didn't, as upsetting as that is to me. All right, she got the clue, and we draw a card. And we get Ye Old Lab Assistant. Okay, do we have resources to pay for her? We do not. All right, so now I'm a bit irritated, but it is what it is. We will then action 2. We'll commit Eureka and Deep Knowledge. And Promise of Power. So we're gonna put another curse token in. So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to beat 4. Alright, as a curse, so we're at 8 to beat 4. Skull is -2. Okay. Alright, so we bust that. We get to look through the top 3 cards and pick one. We get Deduction, Perception, And unexpected courage. We'll take the perception. We don't really need the deductions anymore because we just got the last clue. We will play 2 cracked cases. And we'll give Diana, let's see. Give Diana 4 resources. And we'll give Amanda 4 resources. That's pretty good. All right. And we get to draw a card from perception. We've committed a perception, right? No, I guess not. I thought we did. All right. Fine. All right. So let me reorganize my cards here so I don't forget anything. We got this called Lexicon that I definitely want to play. So we're ready for the final showdown. I'm really frustrated that we haven't gotten any of the bosses out. Okay. So Diana is going to hit this little minion. She is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to beat 2. Wither. Up by 3. Fine. -1. That is a damage. Action 2. Up by 3. We'll do it again. -2. It is dead. Alright, and then she will scroll prophecies to draw 3 cards. And discard 1. She gets Deny Existence, Terrible Secret, and Drawn to the Flame. We don't need the Drawn to the Flame, so we'll get rid of that. We have to draw, let's see. Yeah, so we have to draw the Terrible Secret, which we will just deny existence on, which we just got. So then we draw another card and get a resource. We get a Dynamite Blast and a resource. So that worked out pretty well. All right. The question is, do we just go, or we're getting close to where we're going to pull the enemies here. Sorry, Lord Blink, what do you mean by 14? Did I do some math wrong? Just saw your chat now. All right. So that's everybody. We're gonna do upkeep now. All right. Diana will get a Dynamite Blast. Who shuffled this? Let's see. I think we have too many cards in our hand. Sorry, I was so intent on the game I didn't see the chat. So my bad. What do we drop? We're gonna drop the Wither from our hands. And then we get a resource. We have enough to pay for. Did I take 2 resources? Tell me if I took 2 resources. All right, and then Amanda will get an Inquiring Mind, which is useless. Useless. All right. So what have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a lab system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's drop 1 card. We'll drop the Inquiring Mind because, as I said, it is useless. All right, and then she gets a resource. All right, we're at 6 of 7 Doom. Please, let's start drawing the enemies so we can get VP, because we need VP. All right, we get Grasping Hands. All right, so we can deny existence on this. We're at 3d3. -4. Okay, so we will play the Deny Existence. We have one, right? Yes, we do. We will draw Uncage the Soul and get a resource. All right, and then it is Amanda. Gets, okay, the Icy Goal. We'll at least get one. So the Icy Goal spawns in the cellar, which is where we're at. Okay, and it's a 3/4/4. Oh, nice. Does 2 damage, 1 horror, and a victory point 1. So, yeah, looks like we're going to be short 1 victory point, although we can't be too worried about it, as we just want to win. All right, so we'll put that on Diana, I think. So I think she can maybe kill it. Yeah. All right. Thinking. All right. Amanda will draw Unexpected Courage. And does she want to put like a Vicious Blow under her and do some big damage to the Icy Ghoul? In which case I should have put it under her, but let's see. She would be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably we do want to do that. All right. So we'll put the Vicious Blow under Amanda. We'll let Diana do as much damage as she can do, and then we'll let Amanda finish it off. Okay. So she is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3 with Wither. So she'll use Wither. We'll use Olive. Okay, we get 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so, and we were at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is -2. -2 is 4. So we would defeat. Yeah, we would put a damage, and we lower its fight down to 2. So that's good. Okay, and then action 2, we will fight. We're at 7 on Fu now. Zero. Okay, 2 damage. And then last action, we'll fight again. 7 on 2. Alright, and we get a -4. So we only actually have to do the 1 damage. So, all right, Amanda, do we want to engage first? Let's see, how far are we going to be up? We're going to be at 2, 3, 4, 5. To beat 3 is not amazing. 6, 7. We'll just Unexpected Courage and Overpower. So she's at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3, up by 4. I think that's we do 1 damage to Diana. She'll be okay. Alright, -3. So we kill the Icy Ghoul. That's a VP for us. Awesome. Alright. We get to draw a card from the Overpower, which is, okay, Scare Cities. Nice. We could get that Vicious Blow back, couldn't we? Alright, we will spend 2 resources to play the Lab Assistant. And draw 2 cards. We get Whispers from the Deep. And deduction. Let's see, we can Dream Enhancing Serum twice on our 2 deductions. Putting a horror on the lab assistant. I think Wither is the remainder of the turn. Yeah, so it's only. Oh, was I saying -3? Because for Amanda, it's still the negative. It's the turn, so it's Amanda's turn. So Diana's turn. It wouldn't have affected for Amanda. All right, was I drawing 1 or 2 cards here? I think 2 cards. 2 cards, right? Get a Promise of Power and an Inquiring Mind. Let me know if I got lost in that. Okay. All right. All right. So that was she did the fight and she did the lab assistant. I'm inclined to do a stupid thing. Let's move and then she'll safeguard. All right. There we go. Do we do the stupid thing? No, we won't do the stupid thing. Okay. What I was going to try to do is try to fail a test and pull a skull so I can pull out the other VP enemy. All right. Before the deck reshuffles, but I could do that anytime. All right. We're doing upkeep. All right. Thanks. Thank you, chat. All right. Ready? Diana gets to stand together because apparently we need resources. What do I drop out of all of this? They're all good cards. I think we'll drop the Olive. We have another ally. Okay. Oh, actually, Olive's good horror soak. We'll drop the guard dog. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the guard dog. It's for the next scenario anyway. Okay, 10. And we get Amanda, gets a Eureka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She has to drop a card. She'll drop the Inquiring Mind. And get a resource up to 4 resources. Okay. We could spend the clues to advance this round. How bad is that? Are we set up? No, we wanted to play the Occult Lexicon, and we're gonna have to deal with Whispers from the Deep. So no, we're not gonna spend the clues to advance this round. Okay, so we'll let it go. All right. So we get this one. We're going to shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top until a ghoul enemy is discarded, and a lead investigator draws that enemy. And then we get the new act, which is they're getting out. We have 10 Doom Threshold and face the forest at the end of the enemy phase. Each unengaged ghoul enemy now moves 1 location towards the parlor. And at the end of the round, place 1 Doom on this agenda for each ghoul enemy in the hallway or parlor. Alright, maybe we can just get lucky and draw the VP enemy. Here. We discard until we get a ghoul enemy, right? Alright, let's see what we get. Grasping Hands, Ancient Evils, good to see that. Ghoul Minion, well, that's just not exciting at all. Alright. 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 And then Diana will draw, and she gets a swarm of rats. Okay, this is exciting. And then Amanda will draw, and she gets Obscuring Fog. Okay, well, that just blanks, because there's already Obscuring Fog there. All right, and then she draws a card, which is an Unexpected Courage. And we don't have an Unexpected Courage. We have to put the Whispers deep underneath her. But then I think we're ready to go. Yes. All right. All right, so we just wither everything, right? Oh, she has to put something underneath. Oh, we already did the Whispers from the Deep. Okay. So Diana will just wither the ghoul minion. She's at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, V2. The ghoul minion. Okay, she gets a -2 damage. Doing it again. Okay, and dead. And then we will take our last action to do the Swarm of Wraths. -1. Okay. Dead Swarm of Rats. All right, cool. All right, Amanda will spend 2 resources to play the Occult Lexicon. Draw a Blood Right and put 2 in her deck. Let's see, she does have, I've got a plan. She could do 3 damage with it. That's pretty good. We really just want intellect icons for what's about to happen. So we can beat the parlay to get Lita. All right. So, is there anything that we're going to need to spend resources on other than I've got a plan? I can't think of anything. So we'll just draw a card and get a shortcut. Great. We have another shortcut. So we'll Dream Enhancing Serum twice, showing my 2 shortcuts. And we'll get Deep Knowledge and a Blood Right. Okay, so we got 2 Blood Rights. That's excellent. Makes me wonder if we even need Lita at that point. Oh, that's what we need resources for, is the Blood Rights. Yep, so we'll take a resource for our last action. All right. All right. Good deal. Let's see. When is the when the round ends? Okay. All right. All right. Diana will draw, and she gets a Holy Rosary. Okay. What are we ditching? Probably. Stand together. Actually. Yeah. I mean, are we really gonna take time to stand together? Probably not. Okay. We'll ditch that and get a resource, and then we get Eureka. And we have 2 of those. Do we really want to do this, actually? I think we don't. Because we're going to be over our hand limit. Do we not have another Eureka? Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, hand management. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. Okay, so we got to drop some stuff. 12 cards. What do we drop? Probably the Deep Knowledge and the 2 deductions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then we get a resource. All right, we are at 1, and then we're spending our clues to advance. So we get okay. The barrier blocking the parlor has vanished. Put this aside, lead a Chandler into play in the parlor. Spawn this aside, Ghoul Priest out the hallway. Alright, so we get leader Chandlers up here. The Ghoul Priest, we can take a look at this bad boy. Oops, that's the Ghoul Minion. This is the Ghoul Priest. So he for example has fight, which would be Diana, and he's Hunter Retaliate. 4, 10, 4. That's a lot of damage we have to do. Right, and then yeah, victory point 2. We need to kill him. All right, so and then if we look at the new act, we just have if the Ghoul Priest is defeated, advance. All right. So we're in pretty good shape there. Now we, okay, so at the end of the round, I don't know if at is before or after when. So I'm going to go ahead and Grim Rule it. You can tell me if I'm wrong, that we have to put a Doom on the agenda because there's a Ghoul here. And then we get to 2 Doom. All right, and then we get a Ghoul Minion on Diana. Okay. And then we get a Crypt Chill for Amanda, who doesn't care about the Crypt Chill. Because you just lose a magnifying glass. Right. We get a -4. So yes, as I said, we will lose our magnifying glass. Okay. And then we will draw a card at the beginning of the round. She gets an unexpected courage. We can Dream Enhancing Serum twice because we have 2 of those. And we'll get a lab assistant and a cracked case. All right, cool. All right, so what do we want to put under her? I'm inclined to put a perception. Because we're going to be doing this parlay. Okay, so beginning, she will shortcut into the parlor and Diana will safeguard with her. And then she's going to do the parlay on Lita Chandler, which is a, what is it? It's a 4 intellect, and she is at 4 intellect. So we will commit, what do we got? Promise of Power, Obscure Studies, Lab Assistant, Cracked Case. Do I want to do all of that? Oh wait, we got all this stuff over here too. Okay, so we will do the 2 Eurekas. Maybe we won't do the Promise of Power. Let's see, this gets us to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 versus 4. That's overkill. We only need to be up to 12. So we'll keep one of the Eurekas. Actually, we'll keep Cracked Case. All right, so just make sure we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to beat 4. Yep, seems good. You said when is before act. Okay, so we didn't need to put, oh yes, we did need to put the Doom. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. First action, doing the parlay. All right, -4, so we get Alita. All right, and we get the 2 Eurekas, so we get to do all that goodness. And we draw a card from Perception, but let's do the Eureka's first. Okay. Let's see. Probably can't commit the Perception, so we'll take the Crack the Case. Okay, and then I guess we'll take. Do we want to do the Blood Rights? I think I'll take the Promise of Power. Save the Blood Rights for later, and then we get the 1 from Perception. One from Perception will be Deep Knowledge. All right. Cool. All right, then she will take an action to engage the Ghoul Priest, and then she will spend 3 resources to play. I've got a plan. So we'll do 3. Let's see, you get +1 damage for each clue you have. She's got 2 clues, so it'll be 4 damage because Lita will give her an extra damage. So I think we can actually win the game if I pull this off right here. So we're at 4 before we can commit 6, 7. Or 5. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. No, we'll just do. Oh, we have this unexpected courage. Yeah, that's good. All right. So that gets us to 12. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we got curses in there. So, I mean, it might even be worse. Ah, what's that? We'll commit the other Promise of Power. We're just up by 1 billion now. Okay, that's curse. Still up by 1 billion, probably. Alright, that is -4. If there's a ghoul enemy at your location, take 1 damage, 1 horror. If he does, we'll just kill the lab assistant. And she does 4 damage to the Ghoul Priest, and she draws a card. Which will be another Blood Right. Okay. So that's 4 damage to the Ghoul Priest. Where is he? All right. So just make sure I'm mapping this out right. Yeah. Okay. So Diana will spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Dynamite Blast, taking a damage and a horror. Actually, we'll just kill. We'll kill Olive. Oh, this is going to do damage to her. We'll spend 2 resources before we do this for Delay the Inevitable. This will kill the Ghoul Minion. This will put 3 damage on the Ghoul Priest. And we'll put 2 damage on Lita. And 1 damage on Amanda, and then the Delay the Inevitable goes off. Oh, then we don't have enough resources. Well, we will, because we don't. We can't put that under her. I just realized. Then we will take an action, and we will spend 5 resources. So let's take a resource, and then we'll spend another 5 to play the other Dynamite Blast, which won't kill. I'm not sure what the order is, but it doesn't matter. It puts 3 more damage onto the Ghoul Priest, and that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's dead. Oh yes, Lita. Yeah, the Lita bonus gave us an extra damage because, yep. So anyway, that's it. Dynamite Blast, 2 Dynamite Blasts, kill the Ghoul Priest. We missed 1 VP enemy. But I'm going to call that successful. I'm pretty happy with that. They are not going to burn down the house. We don't need Lita as an ally. And that is the plan. So let me know if you guys got feedback about how watchable this was. Trying to, see if I can get live streaming with cards. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and that was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll see that I will probably try to do Midnight Masks sometime later this week, and try to give that a good go. It's obviously a lot harder than this scenario, but we'll be able to get some decent upgrades for Amanda, who is my star, and get the totem and probably 3 aces. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the stream and appreciate you hanging out.